Hey guys, it's Animelover and I'm back with another video. So in this video, it's going to be a dream story time. And if you don't know this, I have a little series that's going on where if I remember my dream when I wake up, I'll write it down and then I will draw characters and like characters I remember in the dream. Like, because sometimes that can happen where I can remember the characters and then I want to draw them. So I can then record it and tell you guys what my dream was about. So I'm telling you exactly what happened in the dream. So you kind of get a picture of what I got in my sleep. I do have a few more that I do need to record, but the only problem is the next ones are really long for these, so they're going to take a little bit with getting their videos out. So I apologize if you do like my dream story time and I'm not posting them that much. I'm trying to remember my dreams more often, but lately it's been kind of hard. If you have any tips on how to remember dreams, please leave it down in the comments down below, because I cannot remember my dreams half the time recently, and it's getting really frustrating because I want to remember them and then I want to tell you guys them. So it's just that's what's my problem right now. But anyways, you're not here for that. You're here to hear about the dream that I had. So this dream is very interesting, to say the least. So there is a family of miners, and there's a group of miner people, and they pretty much mine in a mountain. And there's the guy who's like the boss of everyone, and he has a wife, and I think her name is Anastasia. I'm not sure. I went to go check the pronunciation, and it said that was her name, but maybe I'm wrong. I honestly could be. And then he has a 5-year-old daughter named Tilly. He doesn't have a name because he wasn't really important in the dream. I also didn't draw him, so that's fun. But pretty much they have a house that is built into the mountain, and kind of think of the house kind of looking a little bit like Steven Universe's house. That's where I think my brain mostly got that house design, at least in a mountain or something, because that's how it looked for me in my dream. But pretty much the wife ends up getting a radio call one day, and it's her husband saying that there's a creature and it's inside the house. And the house is pretty big, actually, and she's with her daughter, and she kind of freaks out about hearing the radio call, so she immediately gets up, grabs her daughter, and runs to this like stairway that leads down into the mines. And as she's like going down, she's hearing like this taunting voice that's like wondering where she is, and it's just they're being really mean and everything. And so pretty much she goes into a random room and locks the door while she's still like she's holding her daughter while she's doing all of this, and she manages to hide in there for a little bit, but then after a little bit she leaves, goes into another room, and sees that there's like a hole on the roof of the room that she's in, and she manages to climb up, and it's the room that is meant for her daughter. So meaning by that was her parents had built a room in the mines to hide their daughter if anything happened or if she got scared, anything around those lines. And it was built for their daughter to feel safe. They painted the floor white. There's stuffed animals in there. There's some books. There's a little lantern and like blankets. So it's just supposed to be really cozy for a child, pretty much. And she stays in there, and she's still hearing the taunting while she's holding her child. And the person who is pretty much taunting her is saying how they're really impressed that she has hidden from them for this long, but that whoever painted floor white is an idiot, pretty much, because it makes that room stand out, pretty much. And it could give the creature a hint of where she is. Of course, the creature's not there, but she kind of freaks out and pushes her feet against the door. And she just tries to keep it shut, and she stays like that for like an hour, just freaking out, just hoping that the thing won't like end up showing up randomly. And like they're in like kind of darkness besides like a tiny bit of light from underneath the door. After pretty much an hour of that, she gets another like little radio call, because she took the radio with her. And she gets a radio call from her husband saying that the creature's gone and that she can come out now. And so she and her daughter leave the room that they were in. And she is definitely frightened, to say the least, because the thing is after her daughter and is now after her, because she takes care of the kid. So she's also going to be in danger with her kid. And her husband doesn't know what to do. He is definitely, like, scared for his kid and his wife, but he doesn't know what to do because they can't really leave, because they left their old home to do this mining thing, and this is technically their home now. But they ended up pissing off some creatures by mining in the specific area, and now the creatures are mad, and it's a whole bunch of mess for the family. And that's mostly the dream, because I ended up waking up after that. And yeah, it was actually pretty interesting, I ain't gonna lie. I definitely got more visuals on the mom and the daughter than anyone else, because it was mostly on them, where the mom's like hiding and like climbing up into the room, or like she's somewhere. And while the creature was actually very hard to remember, because the creature is a boy, of course. If I didn't say that, I apologize. But it's a male, and he was very hard to remember and hard to design, because I barely got to see him in the dream. I mostly saw his hands and his feet. That was kind of all I saw. And so I kind of struggled with this. As you can see, I had a sketch originally for them, but I hated it. It didn't look right to me. It looked too non-creepy. And so I decided to fix it, because he wasn't creepy enough. And just to let you know, I do fix the eyes, if you are wondering. But he wasn't creepy enough, and I wanted him to be creepier, like, to the point that it's, like, not too creepy, but at the same time, still kind of creepy. So that was fun to do. And the thing that I definitely remember the most about his design was he was definitely skinny. So I definitely made sure to make him skinny. That's pretty much all I really have to say about the dream. Not gonna lie, I actually thought explaining the dream would take so much longer, but apparently it didn't. Wow. No joke, I actually thought that was gonna take so much longer. Since I don't really have anything else to talk about, because I kind of already explained the whole dream and there's not really much to say else, I'm gonna do my little self-promotion, because, well, I can. So if you want to get early access or exclusive art, you can check out our Patreon. And if you want to get original designs and fan art of things, you can go check out our Redbubble, which is in the link down below. And if you guys enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye!